Good morning, student. Welcome to the tutorial for Advanced Professionals Development. The tutorial question is shared on the screen. I'll give you 10 minutes to finish up the questions, and then we will come together to discuss about the tutorial questions. All right, students, let's come together and discuss about the questions. All right, so consider the below scenario. Okay. So what happened is that the Volkswagen's car that is sold in America has a defects device. So what happened is that the device actually modified the engine's some of the properties in the engine so that it can meet the requirements of low emissions. All right. So let's look at the questions here. If you work for Volkswagen and your boss asks you to write this cheat software, what would you do? All right. So what will you do, students? All right, you will not do it, right? Okay. So um but theoretically you will not do it. But if let's say that you are being pressured by your boss, says that if you don't do it, I'm going to fire you. I'm not. I'm going to take away your job and give it to someone else. All right. So under this kind of pressure, you might do it. All right, you might do it. All right. But theoretically, you're right. You won't do it. Okay. So let's look at some of the pros and cons if you go ahead and do what your boss asks you to do. All right. So I have done a bit of work here, and let's have a look at let's have a look of at what is going to happen. All right. Okay. So if you go ahead and do what your boss asks you to do, you will be able to keep your job. This is one thing. You might even get a pay rise and promotions if the problem is successfully covered. All right. But there is some disadvantage. What is going to happen is that the problem is being surfaced the float to the surface. All right. So you'll become the scapegoat here. All right. Your boss is not going to say that, yeah, I'm the one that asked you to do it. The boss will say, might push all the blames to you. All right. And keep in mind is that if you go ahead and do this, this is going to cause more harm to the environment. Okay. This is going to cause more harm to the environment. And this might also cause more accidents as well. All right. More accidents, and you know that in the accidents people might get hurt or even people might lose their life because of what you have done. All right, so these are the pro and cons. So you have to think about this one if you are doing this one. Sometimes we it's not only to keep your job but to keep the public safe as well. Okay, so let's look at this ones in different angles. All right, so if you go ahead and do what your boss asks you to do, you are violating some of the code of ethics in that is set up by ACS. Okay, so ACS stands for Australia Computer Society. All right, so if some of the ethics that you are going to violate will be the first one will be priority here. All right, I have okay, so the first one will be priority here. All right. So this is a different one. So let me change this one. Okay, so it's priority here. So the first question the first point I already done for you. So what is the first one is about the first one is talking about conflict of interest. So the first one you might you the interest that the company have will be different from the customer's point of view. Okay, the second one will be competence. All right, can someone give me some try give me some idea, give me some comments here, and give me some answer here, like what is what um some of the things that is related to this competence. All right. No, no one have any ideas. All right. So basically, what is going to happen is that what you're doing is not the best of interest for your clients. All right. It's not best of interest of a clients. Okay, not best of the interest. And honesty is basically very straightforward. Okay, you're doing a cheat software. So if you are doing a cheat software, you are going to mislead your you're going to mislead your clients. Okay, you're going to your clients is not going to sorry, let me okay, your clients is going to be misled by the informations by the software you have created. All right, there is also some impact socially. Okay, there's also some impact socially. Okay, so as I mentioned before, in my cons here, that there will be some health and safety issue as well, that you are going to cause someone else in because of the cheat software that you have done. All right, and the last one will be informations technology professional here. Okay, so as a IT professional, you should not create something that is going to keep your clients in the dark. All right, so you should do something that is actually honest. You should be transparent. All right, so this is all very important when you actually consider of doing this cheat software for your boss. All right, and it is very important that you have to say no even to lose your job. You have to keep your integrity first um, before you think of about your jobs.